How much is Fever's star Caitlin Clark paid? No, as her agent calls out WNBA for less salary. In fact, Caitlin Clark has become a kind of star for the WNBA, a transformative figure for women's basketball, producing more than $30 million for the sport and Indianapolis. Compare that to the superstars of the NBA like LeBron James, Steph Curry, or Jason Tatum. Despite being a catalyst for the formation of the league, she earns a fraction of what her male counterparts rake in. Thus, the conversation over pay equity in professional basketball has begun. Clark's impact on the economies of the WNBA. Since her entrance into the league roughly a year ago after being drafted into the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has been one of the leverage forces for an unprecedented growth of the league. The 2024 season saw the most-watched regular season in the last 24 years for the WNBA, and also its highest attendance in more than 2 decades. Just as a singular note, Caitlin Clark has contributed nearly 27% of the economic activity in its immediate season. Merchandise sales and TV viewing figures have swayed this amount. And for all her trouble, Clark is to earn just about $78,000 during the 2025 season, while NBA contract greats earn $55 million per annum. Just for contrast, consider that Curry earns more during 2 days than Clark earns in an entire season. The enormous contrast doesn't sit right with Clark's agent, Erin Kane, who in this situation would advocate better remuneration for her client and the other WNBA players. A call for change by Erin Kane. Erin Kane went on record with ESPN this week, complaining about the salary structure in place in the WNBA. She emphasized that while Clark's influence on the league cannot be disputed, this matter spreads far beyond her earnings alone. She said, "Will Caitlin Clark ever be paid by the WNBA what she's really worth to that league? I don't think that's possible. She's part of a larger player body. They all need to be paid more. She should be recognized for what she has done and what she's brought to the league from an economic standpoint. It's as simple as that." Kane further emphasized hope that the Women's National Basketball Players Association, WNBPA, would soon champion new CBA negotiations for more progressive terms. She said the most important thing always has been getting WNBA players paid for what they do on the court. "I'm very, very hopeful for this CBA negotiation that it will be progressive and move the line forward a clear look at the current WNBA salary structure. As a result of collective bargaining, salary ranges in the WNBA are set between approximately $64,154 and $241,984, the latter considered a supermax contract. While this is certainly an improvement over past years, it falls far short of the incomes players in the NBA receive. To give examples that put the rift in salaries just a little into perspective, Clark is expected to earn $78,000 during the 2025 season. Angel Reese talks WNBA salaries. Clark is not proudly alone when it comes to talking about the economic problems that face WNBA players. Another big player in the league, who is Angel Reese, has spoken against this poor salary. Earning less than Clark at $73,000, Reese explained that her pay in the WNBA doesn't even pay her living costs. "The WNBA doesn't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally, I'm trying to think of my rent for where I stay at. I'm gonna do the math real quick. I don't even know my WNBA salary. I'm living beyond my means. My rent is more than that. It's $8,000.